Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's garden video. I didn't record much this week, but I did take a quick video of me separating out my garlic and preparing all of these garlic cloves to go in the ground this fall for next year's harvest. I also have a bunch of tomatoes getting ripe on the vine, which is nice, and my lettuce is finally actually going to seed, which I've been waiting for it to do for a while, so I'll collect those seeds. And I also started a bunch of little planters of strawberries where I'm taking the trailing strawberries and putting them in the ground in these little pots, hoping to take root for my perennial garden next year. And I noticed that some strawberries out in the front of the house are actually producing berries this time of year, which I didn't expect. But really, here's just a look at what's happening in the garden. You see some baby lettuces coming in there and a bunch of my bolting lettuces. I've got the new fall lettuce in there intermingled. And my raspberries I had cut to the ground, hoping they would produce fruit this year, and it looks like they might by fall, which is exciting if I do get a harvest, because I'm not sure. Those are new basils that I haven't harvested yet, and here's my cauliflower that I'm letting go to seed. I've never let it go to seed, and my cat was following me around this morning and just wanted to get in the shot, so there she is. And here's cabbages that are, in mixed states of doing okay, and a couple lettuces and some spinaches that are in there and a kale. And again, my cat just kept meowing and coming over and wanting to say hi, so of course I took some time to film her. And while she was following me around, she was a little like, what's going on out there? And, Ava was coming over to say hi. But looking back at the garden, those are some jalapenos on the left there, and the basil I had cut down as well as my seed basil. I'm not really sure if the basil will come back. I don't really care. I have plenty of pesto. But those are my cucumbers you're looking at there. They're doing great, and my beets are ready to harvest, so I'll harvest them this week. This is just a look at those squash I planted to kind of cover that area that I'm going to make my new garden this year. And I noticed that I'm getting some butternut squash starts on it, which makes me very excited. Here's my corn. It's growing up really nicely, lots of ears forming on it. It's about 8 feet tall. This moves pretty quickly, so it's kind of hard to see, but these are baby peas that I planted in the ground, and I'm going to hopefully have a fall harvest of peas. Here's a slow pan of my tomatoes, which I'm getting some harvest of, and you see some zucchini plants in the background. And lastly, my beans, which didn't really do great this year. I mean, they produced okay, but the plants themselves didn't do great, but that's what it is. But I just thought I'd leave you with a little shot of my goldfish in the pond this week.